Hello everyone, March W13 here with another dining review, and this Saturday night we are at Aldo Sohm in Upper Midtown, New York City on 52nd Street. Aldo Sohm himself is actually the sommelier at Eric Ripper's 3 Michelin star Le Bernardin nearby, but he also owns this wine bar, which serves some incredible food alongside the fermented beverages. The entrance is located in a sort of breezeway that connects 51st and 52nd Streets, and there is outdoor seating with covering from the breezeway. But this evening, I elected to sit inside on a couch. The atmosphere at Aldo Sohm is lively but intimate, and the menu, although short, is very wine-friendly with cheese and charcuterie plates, as one might expect, but also a host of tantalizing small plates, which can be easily paired with the individual wines. I started out this night with a Portuguese wine, a 2017 Fernão Pires Vale de Capucha, which features a boatload of sour apple on the nose with intense minerality. On the palate, you get some slate paired with that sour apple tartness, but the fruit is not overpowering in the least. This wine shares some characteristics with an unoaked Chardonnay with that sort of bitter finish that you often get. And to accompany the Portuguese wine, I had the grilled avocado dish, which was unexpectedly smoky, but elevated with some fresh mint and the citrusy acidity of the ponzu. The plate was chilled and very light with a crudo-like kind of a presentation, like you might get in a sushi restaurant. The avocado was the star of the dish. You get the creaminess enhanced with the fresh mint and some pleasant textural contrast from the tortilla strips, almost like a deconstructed tortilla soup, and the wine pairing was indescribably good, with the tartness pairing well with the creaminess of the avocado and the ponzu tomato sauce. Next, I opted for a bacon and caramelized onion tart, which is really more like a cracker-thin pizza. It is a rather surprisingly subdued dish. I felt the caramelized onions and chives really got lost in the dominating creaminess of the sauce and the bacon bits. But the 2019 Nebbiolo Castello di Verduno wine pairing was quite good. With the Nebbiolo, you get an overwhelming buttered popcorn jelly belly bouquet, a little bit of smoke and oak, but it tasted a lot like a Pinot Noir, very light in color, but with that power you get from Italian wines. The smokiness paired well with the creaminess of the tart, particularly the cheese sauce, which was evocative of like a night at a European Christmas market. Very, very good. For my next pairing, I decided to visit France with a 2018 Grenache Carignan Terroir de Sans-Frontières Nègre de Monson, which was slightly vegetal on the nose with notes of ladybugs and dirt. The taste, though, is hard to describe, full of juicy black fruit and minerality. These kinds of wines are just what you'd expect from a 3 Michelin-starred sommelier. Very, very adventurous and unique. The French wine was paired with this famous truffle pasta, which was outstanding, just swimming in Parmigiano Reggiano. The truffle doesn't really come through, but it's just so buttery and beautiful, irresistible. Obviously, fresh pasta cooked wonderfully al dente, and it paired well with the wine. Thankfully, the fruit doesn't overpower the delicate but bold flavors of the cream sauce, and it was classically complimentary. Just a wonderful experience. Now, to end the meal, I went with a Fernando de Castillo sherry. The bouquet is so much more dark chocolate forward than I expected. It looks a bit thin when swirling in the glass, but it's super thick on the palate, almost like a molasses or drinking out of a chocolate fountain. Just a wonderful way to end the meal, particularly paired with my dessert selection, which was a chocolate pot de creme. Absolutely sublime. The chocolate, as you can see, is lighter, but it makes for a lighter experience, which I think was called for in this case. The sherry was probably the heaviest component of the after-dinner experience, next to the pot de creme, which was essentially like an exceedingly elegant chocolate cream pie without the crust. Highly recommend it. And with that, our dining experience comes to an unfortunate end. Unfortunate only because I didn't want it to end. So what did I think? Well, I would highly recommend the Aldo Sohm wine bar in Midtown Manhattan, just uptown from Times Square. During COVID times, it was reservation only, but whether you're seeking a full meal with amazingly adventurous wine pairings or just a couple of drinks with some small plates, I highly recommend this establishment. It can get a little pricey as the wines by the glass and the small plates add up, but in my opinion, the quality and the knowledgeable wait staff more than make extremely worthwhile. Until next time, Marsh W13 out.